Hello, my dear students, Prep 2. This is Unit 5, Part 1, Helping Me, Helping You. Help means that you do something that makes it easier for someone. Lesson 1 and 2. We have some jobs in the house we can do to help, like tidying up, cooking, washing up, looking after my brother, taking out the rubbish, putting away my clothes. Lesson to 4 teenagers doing jobs at home. I am Hala. I have to make my bed every day and tidy up my bedroom once a week. My mother isn't happy about how messy I am, but I always tidy up once a week. On Saturday morning, it takes a long time. I have to put away all my clothes. My name is Munir. During the week, my sister and I take turns to wash up after meals. I wash up after dinner on Mondays and Wednesdays, and she washes up after dinner on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I help my grandmother to do the cooking. I love making koshari. I am Adam. I help with different things at home, but my most difficult job is taking out our rubbish. I don't have to do this every day, only when the bins are full. I usually take out the bins in the evening on Wednesdays and Sundays. Our apartment is on the 3rd floor, so I have to go down to the street in the lift. The bins are heavy when they are full. I am Nader. I sometimes have to look after my brother after school, but I like doing this. We play games and I give him a snack to eat. He doesn't have to do any homework yet, but he has to get his bag ready for school and I make sure he has the right books. Now, choose what they do to help in the house. Yes, number 1, Hala is a messy person and there are often things on her bed. Number 2, Munir washes up after dinner on Mondays and Wednesdays. Number 3, Adam takes out the rubbish when the bins are full. Number 4, Adam takes the lift to go down to the street. Number 5, Nader helps his brother get his school bag ready. We use have to and has to talk about necessity or obligation to do something in the present. Like, for example, I have to study for the exams, or she has to finish her homework. This is an obligation or necessity to do something. We use I, we, you, and they with have to, and we use he or she or it with has to plus infinitive. In the negative form, with I, we, you, and they, we use don't have to plus infinitive. With he and she and it, we use doesn't have to plus infinitive. Like, for example, I don't have to pay for the food, it's free. Or she doesn't have to call me every day. This is not necessary. It's an option. It's a choice. In the question form, yes or no questions, we use do plus subject plus have to plus infinitive. Like, for example, do you have to leave early? So we use do with I, we, you, and they. And we say does plus subject plus have to plus infinitive. Like, for example, does she have to do the housework today? So we use does with he and she and it. And be careful, we don't say does he or she or it has. It's wrong. We say does he or she or it have. Does with have to, not has to. The question form, WH, like to use when, where, what, how, or who. We use WH with do, with I, we, you, and they, plus have to, plus infinitive. Like, for example, what subject? Do you have to study today? I have to study English. And we use WH with does, with he, she, and it plus have to plus infinitive. Like for example, what does she have to do today? She has to clean the house. Complete the sentences with the correct form of have to. Number 1, yes, it's a holiday today. We space go to school. Number 2, my father space get up at 6 o'clock every day to go to work. Number 3, when you get on the bus, you space buy a ticket. And number 4, at the weekend, I space get up early. I can stay in bed until 9 o'clock. Check your answers. Number 1, don't have to. Number 2, has to. 3, have to. 4, I don't have to. What's happening in each photo? What problem does each person have? Picture A, she looks sad to be alone. She is new in the school. She doesn't have friends. Other students should make friends with her. Picture B, a man forgot his bag. A man should run after him or look inside the bag to know his name or his address. Picture C, she looks tired. She should have a rest. Someone should take the children outside and let her have a rest. Picture D, the last one. She shouldn't carry all these things. Someone should carry some of these things for her. Match to make sentences. Now, check your answers according to the description of the pictures. Your student book, page 46. Remember that should, I advise you, and it's a good idea to do this. And shouldn't, I advise you not to do this because it's not a good idea to do this. Like for example, you should study well, you should obey your parents, you shouldn't fight with your brothers, you shouldn't shout in class. What should or shouldn't you do or say in these situations? Number 1, you find a bag with money in it on the floor of a shop. I should open it and find a name or address. Number 2, you remember that it's your friend's birthday today. I should buy her a present. Number 3, you don't understand the lesson. I should ask the teacher to explain it again. Number 4, there is an important test tomorrow. I should study well. Number 5, you feel ill in the class. I should go to the doctor. Now, read the article, What Happens on Random Acts of Kindness Day. Random Acts of Kindness. In 1982, some friends were in a restaurant in California, USA. They wanted to make the world better. One of the friends, Ann Herbert, wrote down her idea: practice random acts of kindness. A random act of kindness is a kind thing that you do for someone for no reason. You can do random acts of kindness for the people you know. For example, buy flowers for your mother. You can also be kind to strangers. For example, give your seat to someone on a bus. Now, February 17th is Random Acts of Kindness Day. All over the world, people do kind things for the day, not because they have to, but because they want to see a smile on a person's face. Isn't that a fantastic idea? Look at the words in bold in the article. Match the words with definitions. Number 1, when you do things to help others and show that you care about them, it's kindness. Number 2, people you don't know, they are strangers. Number 3, very good means fantastic. Number 4. Happening without a plan, it's random. Number 5. The shape of your mouth that shows that you are happy, it's a smile.